Hi, this is Gina Strauss, and we are on day number 10 of our 22 tools for Take Us into 2022. So tool number 10 is really a recognition of a way of thinking. So many of us can catastrophize or do worst case scenario thinking. And I'll give you an example of a time when I had worst case scenario thinking in recent months. So my two daughters went to Hershey Park with their friends, and they had to drive up 83 North. So if you're from the Baltimore area, you know that the 83, which is the interstate, can be very busy with lots of trucks and narrow at places, and people go really fast. And so my daughters are relatively new to the driving scene, and the friend that was driving probably had been driving maybe for a year and a half, so she was a little bit more seasoned. But it was a car full of 5 teenage girls, and they were driving up about an hour and a half north to Hershey Park. And so my fear started to take hold of me, and I started to imagine all the worst case scenarios of what could happen. Particularly, my mind was then attuned to other stories I heard of accidents, of terrible things happening. And so I was able to catch myself and say, whoa, stop, pause. And I was able to ask myself the questions, okay, thinking that the worst possible thing is going to happen, will happen, is definitely not making me feel good in this moment, and nothing's happened. I'm just thinking it. And so I need to stop, and I need to think about really what's the most likely thing that would happen. And when I thought about that, I thought, well, chances are they're going to have a really fun road trip that they're going to remember for the rest of their life in going to Hershey Park with their besties. And so that pause really couldn't change what would have happened, what was going to happen. Either way, whatever my thought would be wasn't going to influence the outcome of the day. But what it did do was to help me get in a state of calm and not panic or worry unnecessarily. Ending of the story is they had a fabulous time with their besties and were so happy that they went. And I ended up having a really fun day where I could be in the moment and not worrying about them. So that is tool number 10, and I'll see you tomorrow on tool number 11.